desk.
The news.
News items. News items.
Hello and welcome to this week's News Blast, where, as ever, I'm joined by
Paul Hawkins
And Brett Summers.
We'll quickly run through the news, because that's what it is. It's a News Blast.
Blast
News. In this week's news, Nautilus sinks, Star Trek Prodigy flies, it's tool time for Schwarzenegger, and there can be only one Henry Cavill. That's good, that one. Yeah, getting good at this. So first up, Spiderwick Chronicles and Captain Nemo series Nautilus has been ditched by Disney. In another sign that the streaming services is imploding, Disney Plus have ditched the Spiderwick Chronicles and Nautilus despite both having been completed filming. The reasons cited for this bizarre decision... Oh, you were I thought I'd done something wrong then.
No,
the reason for this...
Disney has done something wrong.
Shock, dismay.
So basically it's down to cost cutting apparently, and in a convoluted way it does make sense. However, with high profile casualties ditched already this past 6-7 months, including Willow being taken off its platform, for want of a better word.
But at least they finished it.
Yeah. So both properties are now being pimped out
to watch
to other
it.
streaming services.
I still don't get it.
There is I can explain the long convoluted reason for the cost cutting makes sense, but we'll keep that for the main podcast on Friday when we do this.
Yeah, we'll go
through the
a lot
news
more
in
detail.
a bit more
I've got a
detail.
few opinions on that. So.
Okay.
But yeah, it does beg a belief that you'd make something and then just ditch it. So it's just a bit madness.
It's the
End of the
Twitter
world.
X equivalent to me.
Yeah, could be.
But more on Friday.
More on Friday. Okay, so for all you Trekkies out there,
Woohoo.
which I am not one.
Are you anything?
No.
No, he's not.
You're
Let's save that for the main
Okay.
podcast, shall we? You can grill me on my likes and
Find out
dislikes
if Damien is anything this Friday. There's news.
of non-TV-inery. Star Trek Prodigy banner has been flown over Netflix offices in an effort to save the show. So a group of Star Trek fans have banded together to try and save the recently cancelled Star Trek Prodigy, which was axed by Paramount Plus ahead of its planned second season return. They gathered 33,000 signatures in a petition on change.org, and raising money via GoFundMe, the fans contracted a plane to fly Save Star Trek Prodigy banner over the Los Angeles skyline, which included the Amazon offices, Hulu's offices, Apple's, and they spent 10 minutes flying over Netflix offices on Sunset Boulevard.
Isn't everyone on strike?
Well, but they're all out picketing outside, aren't they? So
Oh, no,
someone there might
yeah.
go,
I just like,
"Ooh."
there's no one in Netflix
Yeah.
office this week.
So it was cancelled by CBS Studios, despite most of it being completed. But CBS Studios say they are committed to finding a new distributor and will be finishing post-production. I couldn't care less.
Reeks of Disney.
I don't think I watched Prodigy, any of it.
It got. Yeah, I haven't watched it to be honest, but it was very popular, and the draw and the big draw for a lot of people was they were getting old characters back voicing their animated selves. So it was,
Okay.
it was kind of a continuation or whatever.
Cool.
What else has been happening?
In silly season, scraping the bottom of the barrel news, Arnold Schwarzenegger has taken on his most unexpected career move yet. From bodybuilder to movie star, then on to Governor of California, there's no denying Arnie's career has been long and varied. And fresh from his stint filling potholes, the Terminator star has become brand ambassador for Lidl, depending on which part of the country you are from. DIY range Parkside. The Austrian actor who is 76 stars in a comedic advert to unveil the exciting new partnerships, reenacting legendary moments from his colourful career played out in a DIY Parkside parallel universe.
Say that again.
So yeah, I mean, I don't get it. He doesn't need the cash.
No, he doesn't.
Just
What?
Maybe just wants to have some fun.
Is it
Or he's
just-
got a tax bill. I mean, maybe it's just a tax bill.
Is it just irony? Is his daughter married to Star-Lord now?
I've no idea. I don't even know what you mean
Chris
by
Pratt.
Star. Oh right, an actor who plays Star. Got you.
Yeah, I don't believe.
Oh, that could have been a wrestler for all I know.
Are you into anything?
Vivid are releasing now. Oh, you know what that was?
Yeah, from my younger days. So yeah, no comments on that. Okay.
This is new to me. I needed to see it to believe it.
I
kind
don't-
of thing at the moment.
Like you, I don't know why he's doing it.
Well, it's like Snoop Dogg is doing like
Just eat.
Just eat.
Well, he's been doing that for years, but then he
Yeah, I
probably
know,
does need the money because every bugger sues him every couple.
No,
every
he's
couple of
loaded.
years. Yeah, but he still keeps getting sued. So
Yeah, he does smoke pot a lot everywhere.
Maybe he doesn't actually know what he's doing.
Well, maybe it's
It's
just
like his
he's
agent's
got
going-
mad munchies. He does the advert to
Yeah.
get free pizza.
So his agent's there with like his token amount for the day that he's allowed to smoke.
Token.
Oh,
Yeah,
but,
like
yeah. See what you did there.
and by the way, got a great new thing for you to do, Snoop. Okay.
Yeah, man.
And off he goes.
There was that year he went Rasta and was Snoop Lion, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
that's
So,
right.
you know, it's not the strangest thing,
No.
but let's see what Arnie does next then.
It is a bizarre. I mean, it's bizarre that it's Lidl or Lidl's
Yeah. Little.
range because you know I don't want to get sued here, but their DIY products are pretty shit.
Are they from
Ah,
where
but
he's
he's
I
from?
mean, if it was Black and
Parkside.
Decker, you could at least go, I'll be Black and Decker. No,
No,
But are they from where he's
I
from?
just came up with that. It's not.
Are they Austrian?
Oh, could be. No, I think they're German. I think Audi and
Oh,
Lidl's
okay.
are German, and they originate from the same family. I think.
Okay.
So no, I'm not. I don't think they are Austrian.
I was just trying to. I was clutching at straws for why he might do it.
Cool. Should we move on then?
I've just got Schwarzenegger. Lidl.
And Lidl's been around for 19
Oh, but it's not.
years.
It's not even Lidl, is it? It's
Well, I think it is.
yeah, but it's. He won't be saying
Well,
Lidl.
it's
He'll be saying.
Parkside, isn't it? It's
Well, Parkside is the brand of
Parkside.
DIY kit.
To Parkside, the confidence is a problem. I'll be back in Parkside.
Sorry,
After now, another load
Yeah.
he's been frequenting some dodgy bars in Germany. Is he with that accent?
Did you foreign Madonna with the big boobies?
Right, let's move on.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
So, Highlander reboot starring Henry Cavill is still in the works.
Well, it can't get any worse.
So, director Chad Stahelski
Chad.
provided an update on the Highlander reboot, which is set to star Henry Cavill. The 40-year-old Superman star was first attached to the project back in 2021. 2 years later, speaking on the Happy and Confused podcast, the director has confirmed the project is still in the works, stating, "I think we have some very good elements now. The trick is, when you have a tagline, there can be only one, you can't just kill everybody in the first time round." He went on to say, "Our story
Has he
engages..."
not watched the films?
I think that's the point he's trying to
No,
make.
I know. I know.
He went on to say, "Our story engages a lot of the same characters and stuff like that, but we have also brought in elements of the TV shows, and we're trying to do a bit more of a prequel, a setup, and a setup to the Gathering, so we have room to grow the property."
That sounds good because the TV series had some really good moments.
So I never watched it.
Oh no, TV series. Was
It
good.
had some really good moments. Even Roddy Piper turned up once, and that dude from the Finding and Cannibals even was somebody bad in it once.
Yeah.
And I think that's the first time.
Roland Gift.
Yeah,
He was quite good in it.
yeah, and Danny Dyer even appeared once as a teenage London boy.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. Cool.
There was some. Yeah, the series actually. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
quite impressed with the series.
They just did a bit too long.
Once it went past, cause they linked in with the films, but then kept going.
Little bit,
Once
yeah.
they'd done that, because Matey from the films is in the pilot of the TV series.
Yeah,
I think
Christopher
it was-
Lambert.
Yeah, that was it. The French guy.
And he kind
who
of like
played
hands over the
Scottish
button.
guy. The French guy that played the Scottish guy was in the pilot of the TV series, but the Scottish guy who played the Spanish guy wasn't.
No.
Highlander. And
Sounds
the
really
Kurgan
good to
is
know.
still around. They could bring him back.
They could, yeah, that would be cool.
How?
If it's a
Well, if it's a
prequel,
reboot, he can just play the
Yeah.
same role again.
Yeah,
He still looks like a
But he's
scary
old
bat-
now. And
He still looks like he could kick the shit out of you.
Yeah, and he probably could, but they're supposed to be immortal, so he wouldn't age.
Well, yeah, but we don't know.
And this
He
was
would
back
be
in the 80s.
Yeah, but he would be the same all the way through.
But he
Well,
aged. No, hang on. He aged to get to the age that he was.
Yeah, but then when they go through the quick thing, they stop aging, don't they?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah, but it's a
shit
whole
like
new
that.
universe. I'm just saying, use the same actor.
I'd like to see Clancy back.
There you go. You
What's
just
that?
ditched it.
And Michael Ironside, because he was the best thing of number 2. When they suddenly remember they were all from an alien planet in number 2. Again, Michael Ironside, good villain, but shit story. That's the story of his career.
That's his career, really, isn't it?
He done it brilliantly, but the story was shit. But yeah, I'm up for that. I think that's good news.
Cool. Yeah, so do I. So that's the end of the headlines. Anyone got any?
Anyone died, Brett?
Yeah, basically is what I was gonna. I didn't want to put it as blunt as that.
Doctor Death, Doctor Death, Doctor
Are we saying
Doctor,
goodbye
Doctor
to anyone
Death.
this week?
Yeah, actually, we've got quite a sad list this week. This week,
As opposed to previous deaths, which have been quite happy.
Oh, there we go.
yeah, when you put it that way.
Is it a sad list because actually people that
We know about.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
This week, we lost the legendary Terry Funk at the age of 79, the American Hall of Fame wrestler who wrestled for every company. On film, you would know him from Paradise Alley. The arm wrestling one was sort of over the top.
Over the top.
And of course, Roadhouse, where what was he supposed to do at his age? Go to barber college? We also lost, sad week for WWE actually, Bray Wyatt, the legendary third generation wrestler, passed away due to a heart ailment at 36.
Can you really be classified as? I'm not dissing the guy. I don't watch WWE. I haven't done for many, many years. But you say legendary to me, that means the guy's back in the Ted DiBiase days. When you say legendary for someone who's that young, he's not. How long has he been doing it?
He's done it well, and he is third generation. His dad was, you might remember, IRS, who was the taxman.
Yeah.
That was his dad.
Okay.
And so he's from a legendary family, and it was he'd done a lot in a
Short space of time.
short space of time. Yeah,
Okay, fair dues.
he did very much. You might want to check him out. Actually, he did a very much his sort of original film was very much Max Cady, Cape Fear, Hawaiian shirts, lots of tattoos. I'm your friend, but I'm not. You know, a lot of that sort of thing.
Yeah.
You'd like it. We also lost.
I bet when he spoke to Mean Gene, he spoke into the microphone.
He didn't speak into Mean Gene's microphone because Mean Gene
I know.
was in the big ring of the sky already.
Yes.
We also lost Arleen Sorkin this week, the American actress who was mainly known for Days of Our Lives, but her personality and character in that was actually the influence for Harley Quinn in the Batman animated series, and she ended up voicing the character in that. And
Days of Our Lives.
Yeah.
Was the inspiration for Harley Quinn?
Yeah. Look it up, boy.
No,
And,
I'm just.
her character. She was like the quirky kind of what, and then
How quirky.
and then they got her to do the voice
Harley Quinn quirky.
of Harley
I know,
Quinn.
I'm almost
The
interested
original-
in watching Days of Our Lives
No,
now.
no,
Just to see this baseball wielding woman just
No,
going around.
that wasn't Harley Quinn at the beginning. This is Harley Quinn in Batman the Animated Series.
Oh,
She
okay.
appeared in that before the comics and everything. So they took her from the cartoon and sort of moved her back into the comic. It was one of the few characters that went the other way. And she was also in the legendary Duel. So you remember, I'm in a car, there's a big
Yeah.
woman chasing me. Ah,
Yeah.
that one.
That was a good film, that.
Yeah, it was
Rutger Hauer.
Spielberg's first one, I think.
Rutger Hauer.
No.
No, that's the Hitcher.
Oh,
It
yeah,
was.
yeah.
It's the guy that rides a horse and he's an old man with a moustache and he's a cowboy and he rides it through New York Street. It's that guy.
Oh, I thought to him about Jordan. I was like,
So
I'm
did I.
sure
So I
there's
don't
not
remember
a
a horse in Duel.
McLeod?
Connor McLeod, or the clan
Back to the
McLeod.
No, that one, no. What's it
It's
called?
not important.
Yeah, anyway, that was.
We've
That
got
was
a minute
it
of
was.
our news blast left. We're going to
And
drop off
we,
there.
we also lost Bernie Marsden, the rock guitarist of Whitesnake, who wrote like Fall for Your Lovin' and Here I Go Again. Lots of those songs have been in lots of cool films.
Yep,
Yeah.
that is true.
And Bob Barker, at the age of 99, the American game show host who did The Price is Right
Yeah.
and The Truth of Consequences, has cameoed in everything
Yeah.
over the years. So that is in Cult Faction Land, who we've lost this week.
Okay, that was this week's News Blast. See you next week. If you want some more information on these news items, Tune in on Friday for our
Discussion.
big podcast.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Boom.
News desk.
The news.
News items. News items.